I am really happy to be here today to propose and support HB 6090, which is an act to establish a pilot program to make opioid antagonists or Narcan available in vending machines. So I know, as you all know, Connecticut has been facing staggering rises in overdoses. Right now, we are up to 4 a day across the state. And, through a culmination of maybe post-pandemic stresses and then the amount of illicit drugs that we have on the street, including fentanyl and some of the substrates, we have a crisis on our hands. So while this bill is not a solve, because this is a multifaceted approach that we need to take towards dealing with a lot of the overdoses we have, this is one step and one section that maybe we can help. So the best response for an acute overdose is Narcan. It is a drug that was approved in 1971 by the FDA. And it was shockingly amazing when it was first used in the emergency rooms as an IV to immediately turn around someone who was comatose during an overdose. So over the years, the safety and efficacy of Narcan has been studied, and it has different dosage forms now. It's now available in a nasal spray, which I've actually brought to show you today. This nasal spray, we'll even open it up for you, just so you can see how absolutely easy this is. 1 squirt in the nostril. Now, your nasal passages are actually filled with blood vessels. So when this goes into your nostril, it goes into your blood system immediately and can turn around an overdose with under 2 minutes. It acts as a shield on the receptors so that any of the opioids that are actually in your system, it fights them off of those receptors, and then it keeps them off. And you have about 20 minutes with this in your system that the overdose can be turned around. This drug saves lives. I want this drug throughout our community. I want it in our kids' dorms. I want it in cars. I want it in bedrooms. I want it in households. I want it at gas stations. And we have copycat pills that people are taking that look like benzos, Adderall, Percocets. They look exactly like them. They're laced with fentanyl. This is not just an issue with long-term addiction. This is an issue with first-time users, because it is true that one time, one pill can kill. So I think with our struggle to keep these drugs off of the streets and out of our community, we need to equip our community with the means to help themselves and get Narcan in the community. So I urge you to support this bill too.